I Shalom Alexa call Lord Wahawala, which Lord President Glory, He would tell Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Karkadash, the Apostle Pastor as great wisdom, bless God elect. Not for us, like us doing this truth. Alright. I got a video. It's called Project 2025. I'm gonna get straight into it. Because these ever since Trump became president, these feminists they kept saying that he's gonna enact Project 2025. It's gonna put us back into slavery and all this other cesspool of craziness. Alright. But I'm gonna get straight into it. Project 2025, the right-wing wish list for another Trump presidency, is a 900-page policy wish list set of proposals that would expand presidential power and pose an ultra-conservative social vision. Donald Trump repeatedly disavowed Project 2025 and backlash over some of its more radical ideas, but dozens of former officials from the last Trump administration, including many who might now be called to serve the next one, contribute to the proposal. Here's your guide to the document, which lays out the vision of how Trump might govern in his second term. Who wrote Project 2025? I ain't gonna get into that, man. Probably just read that on your own time. I just wanted to know. I don't care who wrote it. It just wasn't listed, but it says, government. Project 2025 proposes the same entire federal bureaucracy, including department agencies such as Department of Justice, he placed under direct president control, a controversial idea known as unitary executive theory. Is in practice that would streamline decisions, allowing the president to directly implement policies in a number of other areas. The proposal also called for eliminating job protection for thousands of government employees who would then be replaced by political appointees. Document labeled the FBI a bloated, arrogant, increasingly lawless organization. It would call for drastic overhauls of the agency and several others, as well as the complete elimination of the Department of Education. I heard women complain about that to the Department of Education, which I don't have to go into that too. I don't know too much about that. I know a little bit. The Republican Party platform absorbed many, not of all of these ideas, includes a proposal to declassify government records, rule out wrongdoers, and fire corrupt employees. The platform pledges to slash regulation, government spending, and explicitly calls for closing the Department of Education, an idea Trump has endorsed. Abortion and family. The mention of abortion in Project 2025, there are about 200 of them, have sparked some of the most contentious debate. The document does not call for an outright nationwide abortion ban. Trump says he would not sign such a law. However, he proposes withdrawing the abortion pill mifepristone from the market, use existing but little enforced laws to stop the drug being sent through the post. The document proposes new data collection efforts on abortion and more generally suggests that the Department of Health and Human Services should maintain a biblically based social science reinforced definition of marriage and family. Oh man, see, that's why they bad. That's why they bad, man. He said, oh man, let me read over. So the document proposes a new data collection efforts on abortion and more generally suggests that the Department of Health and Human Services should maintain a biblically based social science reinforced definition of marriage and family. On abortion, at least, the document differs fairly substantially from the Republicans' platform, which only mentions the word abortion once. The platform says abortion laws should be left in individual states, and the late term abortion, which it does not define, should be banned at the view Trump has largely stuck to. The platform odds that the access to parental care, which both control and no vitro fertilization, should be protested. It makes no mention of limiting the distribution of menstrual pill, the I guess that's abortion pill. Yeah, man, this dude Trump, I think it was what was it? Let me see if I can go to it. Try and do it real quick. Trying to use the main point. Well, yeah, well, he's saying that he wants the states, all right, to decide which, for as abortion goes, what can and cannot go. I guess, as Trump has stopped short of backing federal abortion ban, but during the okay, this is Trump responded by saying, "It's a lie. I'm not signing a ban. There's no reason to sign a ban because we've gotten what everybody wanted. Democrats, Republicans, and everybody else. Every legal scholar wanted it to be brought back into the states. But when asked by debate moderator Lindsey Davis where he veto a ban, he responded, I won't have to, but did not say he would veto a ban if it were passed by Congress. Davis again, but if I could just get a yes or no, because your running mate, J.D. Vance, has said that you would veto it if it did come to your desk. Trump again declined to say whether he vetoed a national ban. Responding, I didn't discuss it with J.D. at all. Fairless. Harris sought to tie Trump because to abortion restrictions enacted in 22 states after Roe vs. Wade. Okay, I'm gonna do another video somewhere that I'm wasting too much time looking for it. But clearly his stance on the abortion, he has a different idea from all these, these women, right? It is more to put more of a balance between the man and the woman on the abortion thing. All right, I gotta look at some more information on it. But anyway, let's see. Immigration, we talked about that. As project 2025. I guess I read real quick. Immigration, increasing funding for a wall of the Mexico, U.S. a wall on the U.S. Mexico border. One of Trump's signature proposal in 2016 proposal document. Project 2025 also suggests that dismantling the Department of Homeland Security and combining with other immigration enforcement units in the agency create a much larger and more powerful border policy operation. Other proposals include eliminating visa categories for crime and human trafficking victims, increasing fees on immigrants, and allowing fast track applications for migrants who pay a minimum. Not all of these details are repeated in the Republican platform, but the overall headlines are similar. The party is promising to implement the largest deportation program in American history. The idea was one of Donald Trump's top pitches to voters. Climate and economy. The document proposed in clashing federal money for research, investment, and renewable energy calls for the next president to stop the war on oil and natural gas. Carbon reduction goals will be replaced by efforts to increase energy production and energy security. Paper pay sets on two competing visions on tariffs and divide on whether the next president should try to boost free trade or raise the barrels to import. But the economic advisors suggest that a second Trump administration should slash corporate and income taxes, abolish the Federal Reserve, and even consider a return to gold-backed currency. The Clarity platform, no, he's gonna go for the digital currency, all right? Because BRICS is already, the world's already going to a digital automation world where everything's digital. Party platform does not go as far as a Project 225 these policy areas and instead talks of bringing down the inflation, drilling for oil to reduce energy costs, but is then specific policy proposal. Trump himself has come out as strongly in favor of raising tariffs on import goods, tech, and education. Under the proposal, pornography would be banned in tech and telecoms companies that allow access to it to be shut down. The document calls for school choice and parental control over schools, takes aim at what's called woke porn propaganda. It proposed to eliminate a list of terms from all laws and federal guidelines, including sexual orientation, gender equality, abortion, and reproductive rights. Project 2025 aims to end diversity, equality, and inclusion programs in schools and government departments as far as what describes as a wider crackdown on woke ideology. The proposal in this policy area are broadly reflected in Republican platform, which in addition to calling for the abolishment Department of Education aims to boost school choice and parental control over education as criticals, what the party calls the inappropriate political indoctrination of our children. The Trump regularly repeats such themes, but he has not proposed a ban on pornography. His views on the tech industry has regularly shifted and don't appear to have to do much with sexual content. Well, that's like a little summary of what 2025. Like some of the main points is the woke culture, all right, the women's equal rights and abortion laws and all this shit like that. So this in 2025, Project 2025. That's what these hoes are scared of. That's what these feminists are scared of. All right. So it's like a Democratic thing. Democrat, yeah. See, they say Democrat. Well, go to the bullet points. Says 2025 says secure the border, finish building the wall, and deport illegal aliens. De-weaponize the federal government by increasing accountability and oversee the FBI, DOJ. Unleash American energy production to reproduce energy prices. Cut down growth of government spending to reduce inflation. Make federal bureaucracy more accountable to the Democratic elected president and Congress. Improve education by moving control and funding the education from D.C. bureaucrats directly to parents and state and local governments. Ban biological males from competing in male sports. Yeah, so all that shit sounds right to me. Right? That's what Project 2025, because I've been hearing about these feminist talks being scared of this, man. Alright? That's why I just did a video on it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get these scriptures and close out. It's Isaiah, Isaiah 24 and I'm gonna start at 8. It says, the mirth of terebinth ceases, the noise of them that rejoice, and if the joy of the harp cease. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right, because let me go to the Apocrypha real quick. The purposes of wine. Okay. Sirach 31:3 says, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. What is wine then to a man that is without wine? For it is made to make men glad. Wine measurably drunk is, yeah, that's what wine was made for, man. To make men glad. All right. To reduce all that fucking stress. All right. And aggravation when you dealing with the world. Lord knew how what it takes to in this world, man. This world is it's a paradise and it could be hell. All right, as a player, it depends on which coin or this which side of the coin you flipping, basically. All right, Sirach 32. And then you can just drink wine. Like I said, it makes you feel good, man. You know, it just makes you feel good. Even when you're not catching hell, it just makes you feel good, man. All right, it has that effect that Most High created that way. All right, you can be not catching hell and drink wine. You know, just drinking wine. Like it said, it should not drink. Let me go back to it. It should not drink wine. Is that? It said it's not drink wine with song. Let me because you drinking wine with song, what it does, I'm about to read it. All right. Sirach 32:1 says, it's 32 and 32 and 5. It says, a concert of music and a banquet of wine is as a signet of a carbuncle set in gold. What is a carbuncle? Let me see what that is. Oh, there you go. Carb, carbon, carbon soul is used to refer to precious stone found in the form of precious. Look at it. So it's a stone. A deep red gemstone that is cut and is smooth. Let me see. So it's a red stone. Okay. So this is what the scripture's talking about. So let me read again. A concert of music and a banquet of wine is a signet of a carbuncle set in gold. So it's like a precious stone wrapped in gold. Okay. As a signet of an emerald set in a work of gold. Again, comparing these stones with gold, how they marry together, they make a perfect combination. So is the melody of music with pleasant wine, and I think we all can attest to that. You know, you hear some music and you're drinking either strong drink or you drinking wine. It combines because that wine or that drink, it relaxes you. All right, how to go on the scientific part of it, like you got high tensions, and I said your blood vessels is like they tighten basically, but then when the body's more relaxed and calm, the blood vessels widen, all right, allowing for a better blood flow. All right, when they tighten like that, it's hard for blood to flow through it, blood to flow through all those vessels harden, but when the blood vessels widen, there's easier blood flow. All right, so the effects of wine. All right, then you listen to music. Music is energy. All right, so music, because your spirit is energy first, just her first form. All right, when you got that wine up in you, just that physical part, that physical science part, what I said, what I just literally just said, it's just that physical relaxation to your body, and then when you got the music in there, you channel whatever energy that's on you through the music, man. You can channel your energy through music, all right? Whatever you listen to, whether you have anger, you can channel it. Is music for that. You channel your your sadness, your sadness through the music. You can channel all your emotions through music, basically. That's why music is such a powerful instrument in this world, because it's energy. Music is nothing but energy. All right, and you can use music to manipulate whatever energy you're trying to get out. All right. Yeah, so music and wine go together. All right, so what it was saying right here, they should not drink wine with a song. Why? Because wine and music go together. They're not gonna rejoice. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, and that no man may come in. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. The city is left desolate, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Right, because this place Babylon Great. This is the city confusion, which is called Babal, which means confusion. This place is breaking down. All right, and you can see people are so divided and unhappy. All right, all those Democratic people, they're mad as hell at that, man. Okay, those liberal people, they're sad. Because they're catching hell now, man. All right, and these women has what's called, I call it the Jezebel. Yeah, the Jezebel spirit. They had that Jezebel spirit because this whole fucking election was based off women's right to abort children. That was the main thing that was fighting for, women's rights and the right to basically divorce their husbands and basically live off the government, man. All right, with Trump, he's not playing that shit, man. He's more for, he's more on the masculine man side. All right, he's not for the handouts. Neither, he's a businessman first and foremost. And these women, man, basically Trump rained on their parade. All right, that's what he did, because they can no longer use the system against men. Now the ball's gonna be more on the men's court now. Okay, because that's what it was about. It was about a fight of the genders with this election, literally, because Trump was a man and Kamala Harris was a woman, and all these blue states Democrats, they was that Queen of Heaven worship spirit, and then Trump is more the masculine man spirit, man. You know, the what they call it, damn, what they call this shit, patriarchy, yeah, male dominance. All right, but these women had that Jezebel spirit, man. And the Jezebel spirit is associated with what? Being a whore, basically. That whore way. Now, it's funny, I looked this up where it says, I'm just reading, it says, there's no scriptural evidence that Jezebel was a unfaithful to her husband, King Ahab. However, Christians associate Jezebel with promiscuous and sexual morality for over 2,000 years. Yeah, because they didn't understand it, man. All right, when you read the story about Jezebel, she basically, let me see if I can get that. Yeah, she made Ahab made Ahab worship Baal, her Phoenician gods, because she used Phoenician. All right, what's them damn Hamites? She made Ahab worship those Greek gods, man. I mean those Hamitic gods. All right, was Ahab's a northern kingdom, Israelite, and she seduced him to worship him. That's what Jezebel represents, idolatry. All right, but Christians have associated with literally adultery, sexual adultery, but really she promoted idolatry, because Ahab still was, he knew he was an Israelite, still kept the laws. All right, but he broke them with this when he worshipped the other god, committed idolatry. She made Ahab commit idolatry, all right, which is worshiping another god. Okay, she wasn't committing sexual, physical adultery. She wasn't committing adultery with an A. I mean, yeah, adultery, which is sleeping with other men. She committed idolatry, basically. She made Ahab commit idolatry. All right, despite the harlot references, there is no scriptural evidence that Jezebel was a prostitute or unfaithful wife. Yet the taint of immorality has banned her a whore for more than 2,000 years. Branded her, my fault, a whore. Yeah, so Jezebel's spirit is a worshiping of other gods. All right, but like I said, that was a Christian thing in the churches where they made a sexual idolatry. But either way, that's what these women are associated with, man. That's what these women have. All right, these women of America, Babylon's Western women, they have that. Because they'll make you worship these Esau guys, man. Or go to these university. Women put all types of crazy ass. They got that Jezebel spirit, because the women, they put these crazy ass thoughts in your mind, as far as if you're Israel, your Heavenly Father. They make you go against the Heavenly Father, man, basically. Like Jezebel did Ahab. You get married to these, especially our women, man. All right, they put all these ideas in your head to, she wants you to become more successful. All right, but she'll put ideas in your head where you'll lead the ways of the Heavenly Father, basically. All right. So that's the whole Jezebel spirit is about. Okay, yeah, so I'll make this last scripture be out. Romans 18:3, it says, "For the nations are drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." I don't know why I just want. I had a point. I forgot. Oh yeah, it says that's what it says. There shall not drink wine. Which it said the city confusion broke down. Shall no man come in. There is a cry for wine in the streets, and all joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. Right. So people are miserable, especially these women now. All right. Now that wine says there's a cry for wine in the streets. That wine's talking about the truth. Okay. Because I'm gonna read it right here. It's talking about the truth, or it could be talking about an ideology, a doctrine. It proves this scripture, Revelation 18:3 says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of earth have committed adultery with her, fornication with her." Right. So, what the nations have drunk of, they took on the ways of America. All right, that democracy way of thinking, Esau way of thinking. All right, they took on that ideology. Right, that's how they committed adultery, and that's how they drunk wine with this place of Babylon. That was in her cup. Right, that was the wine that was in her cup. The ideas of American or Roman system, which is straight wickedness, straight up. All right. So yeah, man. When things get real bad, man, all right, people gonna want answers. All right, and the men of the Lord are the only ones with answers in these days and times. All right, we literally know the end all be all. All right, which brothers that are privileged to be blessed with this knowledge. Okay, we gotta hope that we hold on to the end, and Lord, the Lord let us stay with this knowledge to the end, because it's a privilege to be in this truth and to have your eyes open these times to know what's truly going on behind the scenes, and you know what I'm saying, not be stuck in clueless in this matrix. Because people, like I said, people won't be looking for answers when the internet shut off, when they can't go to social media, all right, and when they see all these chaotic things happen around them, all right, they're gonna be lost. And the biggest fear of a human being is to not know. Is to not know someone. The biggest fear of a human being is the unknown. All right, the unknown to the biggest fear is the unknown to a human being, because with that knowledge, you know what you're dealing with, you know what you're standing up against. All right, without certain knowledge of what you're dealing with that's in front of you, a million things is racing through the human brain, and it's striking fear. All right, and whichever thing it is, it's striking fear because it don't know what it can, what it's capable of, what it's going against, and what is you know what I'm saying, how deadly and crucial the situation or the matter is. All right. So yeah, man, I said a lot. But yeah, that's what it is. Project 2025. All right. This guy Trump about to go to work, bro. With that, we can go President Gloria. I wish you shout out my sponsor. Listen, let's go to life. This is like on the show.